So we're live in Gilbert, Arizona. And I just wanted to do a quick live. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm here in the garage, just going over the projects. And we have one I've been working on for a while here. So I just want to give you an update. Got a couple trucks here. And we're building something for this one here. So let's go in and look at it. I've been working on it for a little bit. So instead of buying an RT hood, we're making one. So I took a this was a $60 Facebook Marketplace hood. And I got a measurement from a family member that gave me all the measurements about all of these curves on RT and Sport hoods. And we're going to make this functional. So underneath here is ducting that I tacked in. And I'm going to show you on the other side what we're doing. So this one was tacked in today. And if you haven't watched the video up until right before this phase of welding it on, we just dropped a video today. So go watch that. So essentially what we're doing is we are ducting and making these real air induction hoods, cold air induction. So what we've done is in this old hood, let's see if I can not cut myself. See, there's the ground. So what we're doing is we're making a cold air induction hood out of this old $60 hood, a real one. Not the fakey fake ones, a real one. So underneath that, we're putting ducting, and I bought the actual real vents. Now, the problem with these is they don't have any ducting. So we're gonna have to just scrape off the back here. When I mean scrape, I mean grind it off. And then get it to fit right in there. So this will fit. It's hard to do with one hand here. But this will be all fabricated with the actual ducting in there for this hood. So these lines are going to be the ducting, and you've already seen the hole that's cut down in there. So then we have to decide when we get it back on the truck how we're going to hook everything out or hook everything up. So this side is to the airbox. If you guys know what to do with that side, let me know, because I am just going to vent it in the engine bay, I guess. Cool things down, get some air in there. Oh, welcome to Gilbert. We've got the police. They're coming for me. Illegal projects. So, once again, these are, if anyone has a stock Sport hood, they're fake. They don't have any venting in them, and we're going to make a real one. Real boy. So, just welded these on today. Just like that. And we're going to make this thing all dialed in. Yeah, we're going to use some Bondo, but we're going to clean all the welds up. I just tacked it on. You can make comments about my welds, but I'm not going to listen. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing all going. And I'm going to fit it to the hood. So if you want to see the underside of this. I'll try to do it with one hand. See? Hole straight through there. If you have any questions about this project, ask them, or any other projects that we've done. If you know us, then you've probably watched our video with our OBS project that we took 3 trucks and made one. So let me show you underneath here. Let's see if I can get this all going up. There we go. So let's see if you can see in there. So I've ducting all the way back there. And now let's go ahead and look underneath. That is the ducting that has been welded on the underside and the ducting that we made. So I'm gonna put one more piece, tack it in, tack this all up, make sure it's secure on these sides. But that's where our cold air induction is gonna be for this hood. See, I have another square over there that I'm gonna tack in. And ironically, this is a black hood. You'll never know from this rusty side. But don't worry, this is all gonna get painted. So this is what it looks like underneath. And then when it's tacked on, make sure you cover that hole in the corner. Yeah, we're gonna cover all the holes. There's gonna be holes until it's done. But yeah, we're gonna weld everything. Hello from Russia. Hello, Russia. But yeah, these hoods here, filling holes to get to be fun. That's what she said. Filling holes is always fun, especially when welding. But yeah, so there is some holes that we'll tack all up. But our biggest goal is to make sure that these gap filler, well, I've been known to use some Bondo too, but we're gonna get this as much metal as we can before we get the Bondo out. And it just fits just nice right there with that. Get that curve just perfect, and we'll fill in all that stuff. And we'll get these all just lined up perfect when it's time. So that's what we're doing. Any other questions on this or any other projects? Yeah, we'll fill in the holes in the hood if you're talking about the actual air intake. I don't know where this one's going to go, but this is going to go to the air box, this one. So we'll make sure that it ducts directly to the air box to get cold air in. I don't know how cold it is in Arizona when it's 120 degrees. I think that's about it. If you haven't yet subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10 grand. And everyone that watches this, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and watch the video. And I'll show you the truck that's going on. That one right there. Single cab Ram Hemi. That's the one that this is going to go on. Not this one. This one is, we're just going to keep that stocky stock. But it's going to be that one with the sport, door handles, sport, and everything else. You guys want to look at the truck? If not, I think that's about it. That's about it. That's what we're doing. Is we just work on trucks here and make a mess with metal and welders and garbage. that's it. Okay, I think that's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe and like this when it pops up, and go watch our video for the progress up to this point. And I appreciate everyone. Let me know if you have any questions about this project, because I didn't want to spend $500 minimum to $1,100 US on a sport hood or an RT hood that really doesn't even work. So, thank you all. Have a good one. Unless you guys have any other questions about these projects or anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. So, thank you all. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.